Good morning, welcome back again. Yes, we're back and the footy is back on again this afternoon. Had a break last week for Easter, no more Easter... Smithy, don't do that. No more Easter bunny ears and we're right in. I'm not even a wig anymore. I ditched the wig and back with the rounded head mature look again. Yes, it's all on again this afternoon. We're looking forward to that, don't you worry about that. But, once again, I have assembled some of the biggest names and brains in local football to eradicate, adjudicate, articulate and definitely not procrastinate. Good morning to the Bannockburn legend who will be sooking at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Dale Smith, good morning.
Thank you very much, Dick. Nice to be back after a week off.
Now, what happened, mate? You went mud wrestling or something. You were telling us off here.
No. I said I was walking through mud,
fair
and
enough.
I obviously done a little bit of damage, but I just
What sort of damage?
knee.
The knee's gone.
Yeah, shot. It's been shot.
It's what's it a bit sore to move and everything like that.
Was the next day. Yes, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what it was related to, but
Yeah, I can relate to that because I can play the first set of squash and I'm fine. But when I get into the second set, the old knee gives away, folks. I don't even believe that. You're a bit stupid.
No, mine's just gone. I just can't get full bend in it, and struggle to get it out of the car, and going up steps just no good at all, Dick.
So we can obviously assume we'll never see Dale Smith playing football again for Bannockburn.
Not a chance.
Thank you very much. And of course, the school holidays are over, but this man is never far away from looking after the kids. He's the king of the kids, and it's Jason Doherty. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. And this is bad television, I know, but why are you wearing shorts on a cold Saturday morning? Stand up.
I'm not wearing. No, I'm not standing up.
I'd love to see that.
standing up.
I'm the worst legs.
What's wrong with that? What? Look, there are shorts on. It doesn't matter.
Strike, folks.
Newsreader. See?
People are at home and they're...
Breakfast.
Oh, yuck.
Oats.
That's all right. Now, what do you reckon? Smithy's done his knee and everything all right with you?
I think so. I think I'm going okay. I've been going better than you. How's that Botox going? Oh, seriously. You can go back and tell him. Look at that Botox down there. Look at that.
Botox?
Oh, isn't it? Oh.
And I'll tell you what, people said to me, Dick, you, for 60 or 61 next month, you don't look too bad. And I said, that's right, because you cannot get wrinkles on a balloon.
That's true.
Did you know that?
Look at that.
What happens when the air goes out of it?
What about the lovely Phyllis? How's she going?
Well, funny you should mention Mum. Yes.
Good lead.
Camera one.
Good leading.
Camera one. There we go. Morning, Mum. Actually, 2 days ago, Mum, Phyllis, my mother, Mrs. Philpott, you do, by the way,
Of course,
Jason,
Phyllis.
turned the big 96. Should have made a TV show about it. Number 96. Would have gone down well. So Mum's 96. Happy birthday for Thursday, Mum. Fantastic ever. You know, Mum always remembers she used to pick me up and put me in the bath and... God, she must
Strong lady.
So
She finds it a lot easier now to pick the bath up and just throw it overhead.
she's done pretty well. If she's 96, you're 72. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Like that. It's terrible. Anyway, and, well, we've got to get on with the show, but I can also tell you that we've got a very special guest coming up on the show a little bit later on. It's the coach of one of the co-coaches of the Bannockburn Tigers. We've got Ross Dillon in the studio, so it's going to be a big morning indeed. Now, Smithy, just before the Easter break, I know you guys had that big strictly men's business meeting about the interleague side. Now, I know you don't divulge too much. You said to me earlier, don't bring up the interleague side, but a bit of an overview. We managed to spread out the selection amongst all the participating clubs?
Yes, we have. We've got a list of about, I think, 54 at this stage, which they will be getting letters, I believe, going out to the clubs very shortly. Training will start on the 4th of May. I hope that's a Wednesday night because I think that's when they're training at North Geelong, the Keith Barclay Oval this year for some reason.
Transfer the game from Mount Gambier back to North Geelong if they want to.
I'm sure the Geelong people would love that, but unfortunately we've got to travel up there to the Mount Gambier. I'm not too sure which ground it is, but it's going to be a decent trip home.
Probably the Mount Gambier football ground.
That'll be probably right. But anyway, 54 players in at this stage, and obviously change will happen as the season goes on the next 2 or 3 weeks with injury and maybe suspensions, and also players' form if it improves.
Jace, the biggest problem we always had with interleague games was the fact that players suddenly became unavailable. Suddenly they had a bout of the flu or they had a wedding on, just coincidentally when interleague footy was coming up. Have you found that, Dale, at this stage? I know Jason's been involved with the selection before as well. Suddenly everyone goes missing. Are they looking forward to it?
It's pretty simple, Dick. If you get a letter out and you don't want to be in it, tell us. We don't want you in there.
Yep,
simple as that. If people don't want to play in league football, that's fine. I just think it was a great opportunity to meet guys from other clubs. Now, whether you like them on a Saturday is completely different, but you go away with a different group. You're there to represent the league, and if that's not enough incentive, to go away and play a game of football on your weekend off, I think footy's become pretty poor. But I don't think the group's like that. Look, there may be 2 or 3 in this group that we've already picked that don't want to play. They're going to go away, but that's their choice. We're not fussed. We're going to send out who we think can go into it at this stage. And obviously, as I said, the next 2 or 3 weeks that could change with form and everything else that goes on in football.
Good selection of mature players and new young guns coming through.
Yeah, I suppose the young kids that we've tried out there have been in there from last year, but as I said, we want to have a good sprinkling of players, because I don't think you can go with the old blokes. It's all right to have the core group of old experienced heads, but you still need that pace on the outsides, and if we can get that and bring that to the game, then we'll go pretty well.
Ricky O'Toole is still running around the paddock. He's made it on the side, they tell me.
Yeah, look, he's played a lot of interleague football, and blokes like that just keep performing. So I suppose you give him the opportunity. But again, form between now and then is going to be pretty important. If he's not playing well, then as I said, I probably won't see him. I might see him once before then. But I suppose the coach will see plenty of him in that time, and he'll have a fairly good indication of where he's at with his football. And if his body's holding up, then well and truly he'd probably play, I'd say.
I always remember, Jace Cummey, the great days of the interleague footy days when Daryl Jones used to run out onto the ground.
Well, we were just reminiscing with Ross off camera that the last game he played in GD was at Woorolloc many years ago, when Stormy Winner, the great Bannockburn legend Stormy Winner, was coaching, and there was 2 inches of water in the commentary box, so there was more outside.
I know, it was unbelievable. Eric Nichols and I were in the commentary box that day, and it was very wet, and Occupation Health and Safety just went for a walk out the park. I can tell you that now, folks. Now we're going to have a look at the ladder before we go into a break. Now it's coming on the screen now. There we see it right now. East Geelong and Belpost Hill on top, undefeated at this stage, the 2 undefeated sides. Werribee Central's North Geelong Anarchy making up the final 5, with Inverleigh, Belmont Lions, Winchelsea, Bannockburn, Corio and Thompson all got to win. And poor old Geelong West, well, the Cheetahs, they haven't got to win at this stage. They're going to win a game, guys.
How many times do you reckon we've mentioned poor old Geelong West?
We used to say poor old Belmont Lions once.
Look, Chrissy Carlin's got a big job there. He was hoping to win 4 or 5 games in the year, but I just can't see where they're going to come from. So it's going to be tough.
It is going to be tough, but East Geelong and Belpost still definitely the trendsetters, the yardstick so far in season 2011, and they've certainly picked up a great player in Murphy in the forward line for the East Geelong Eagles, and Scrobelac once again just doing a sensational job. And I don't know, the Panthers just seem to be getting from strength to strength. We're going to pay some bills. When we come back, we're going to have, it's not normally Smithy's under 18 segment. We're going to ask him about how they'll go this afternoon, he reckons. Then we'll have our very special guest in Ross Dillon from the Bannockburn Footy Club. And then in the last segment, we're going to talk about all the footy on this afternoon. Back after this.